Welcome back to the 6th and final season of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we are taking on the number 13 ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers, who are coming into this game at 2-1. Well, the right side of their offensive line is going to be pretty good because they have a 91 overall right guard and an 89 overall right tackle, but their best offensive playmakers are going to be an 89 overall receiver in Darnell Jones and Corey Vincent, another 89 overall receiver, but he has 95 speed. Their running back is an 85 overall. They have another receiver with a pretty high speed rating at 94, and their quarterback is a 68 overall true freshman Marvin Daniels. Well, I think I know what's going to hold this team back a bit. In our last game, we got a win against the Miami Hurricanes, barely escaping with a victory and moved us inside the top 10, but let's see if we can climb even higher today. We will get the ball first here, and Matt Stevens back to return from the 1-yard line. Should we have let this go for a touchback? Absolutely. We'll start inside our own 20-yard line. A quick reminder that in the last game, freshman running back Joe Nelson got injured, so Josh Coleman will fill in for him as we find Johnson, and he can't hold on through the contact. That will bring up a 2nd and 10. Now Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to roll to the left side, but we're going to stop and try to throw it, but never mind. We'll end up with a 2-yard gain. I tried to throw that across the field, probably better than I got hit. It sets up a 3rd and 8. Now back in shotgun. Hayes will look to pass again. And we're going to throw this one to the outside. That's a lob, and it falls incomplete. I honestly pressed the wrong button. Not a great start. We would punt the ball away, so now Minnesota will take over at their own 30-yard line with their 68 overall quarterback. Daniels on the first throw will find Capra, and he has a 7-yard gain to start things for the Golden Gophers. Now on a 2nd and 3, he's back in shotgun here. Daniels will once again look to pass. He's going to fire over the middle to absolutely nobody. Well, now it's a possible 3-and-out. They come out with a 5-wide set. Daniels looking for a quick pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Vincent, but he will not have the first down. That brings up a 4th and 1. Let's find out if this drive can go better than the last. Hayes will drop back to pass under quick pressure and getting sacked on the play for a loss of 9. This might turn out to be a very, very long day for our offense. Out of a 5-wide set, Hayes will fire this one downfield, but overthrows Josh Bain. I am lucky that one didn't get picked off. That sets up a 3rd and 19. Another possible 3-and-out for the Triceratops. We're going to throw this one downfield, and that one is going to get picked off. It was an option route. I screwed it up, but the receiver I thought was going to go farther downfield. He cut inside, and it results in a pick. Now Daniels out of shotgun on the next play. Will drop back to pass. He's going to throw this one downfield and miss everybody. That was massively underthrown. That brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line here. Daniels will once again take the snap and look to pass. He lobs over the middle, caught by Hill, and they are down to the 5-yard line for a 1st and goal. They come out in shotgun one more time. He will send Capra in motion. Daniels looking to pass. Can we please force a turnover? Dance around the pocket, throws downfield, caught by Hill, and he will get brought down at about the 3-yard line. They still come out in a shotgun formation. This one will be a read option to the outside, and Daniels is into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. They will take a 7-0 lead. Well, let's see if we can get anything on this kickoff. Stevens will return this from the goal line. Is this going to be another one that I regret not letting go for a touchback? No, it won't, as Stevens goes up the sideline and is brought down about the 45, but there is a flag. Can anything go right today? That's going to be a clipping on South City. So it moves us back to the 28-yard line. Now under center, we will hand this one to Coleman to the outside. He makes that man miss and is brought down for a 5-yard carry. That will set up a 2nd and 5. Now Hayes will take the snap and a quick throw to the outside, and that's going to be another interception. Trying to throw the comeback route, and they read it perfectly. I'm thinking this is probably the worst start I have ever had in this series. 1st and 10 from R45. Daniels will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Robertson. That's going to be a 4-yard gain. Now on a 2nd and 6 with 2 running backs in the backfield. Daniels will once again look to pass. He's under pressure, throws to the outside. That's caught, but he's brought down for no gain. Can we force a 3-and-out here? Daniels back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, and he will miss his receiver. 4th down. All right, offense, we have got to get our quarterback back on track. So from the 20-yard line, we're going to open this drive with a read option, and I read it wrong. All right, I am playing the worst game of my life. Just an absolutely abysmal performance up until this point. Now on a 2nd and 11, We'll drop back to the pass, not seeing anyone come open, and we'll get sacked on the play to bring up a 3rd and 16. I tried to take that gap in the offensive line to try to get something on that play, and it quickly closed up. So now on 3rd down, out of shotgun, we'll throw this one downfield, caught by our tight end, and it's knocked out of his hands. So a 4th and 16, we still have not completed a single pass. They take over at about their own 35-yard line. Daniels out of shotgun will run a play action. He's throwing downfield. He finds Jones, who will get to about the 50 before he's brought down. Now on a 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. Daniels will once again look to pass. Standing in the pocket, has all the time in the world, looking to go deep downfield. Finally will let it go to a wide open man. He got hammered, but they have a 29-yard gain. That sets them up at the 21-yard line with a 5-wide set. He'll send Robertson in motion. It's a handoff to the outside. The blocking sets up. He's got the 1st down and is forced out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal. Daniels back in shotgun again from the 6-yard line here. He will take the snap and looks to pass. Standing in the pocket, has all the time in the world, throws to the end zone, and that one should have been intercepted. When the offense is playing the way it is, the defense needs to take advantage of every opportunity they get, and we miss one there. 2nd and goal now. He'll take the snap, hand off to Robertson, who goes up the middle and is brought down, setting up a 3rd and goal. Back in shotgun again. With about a minute to go here in the quarter, it's going to be a read option, but he is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2. And the Golden Gophers are just going to play it safe and take the points here on a very short field goal try. The kick is away, and they are now up 10-0. Here we go with 40 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. We'll come out with an option play. Hayes will keep himself, and he gets brought down in the backfield for a loss of 3. Nothing is going right for the offense. Now a 2nd and 13 out of pistol. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. And we're going to try to run, but get sacked again. We now head to the 2nd quarter, and we have still yet to complete a single pass in this game. On 3rd and 15, he'll drop back, and we're going to go to the outside, and that one will be missing everybody that time. They come out for a 1st and 10 out of shotgun. They'll hand off to Robertson to the outside. He will be met and brought down in the backfield. A loss of 3. At least it's a good start for the defense on this drive. Now a 2nd and 13. He's back in shotgun again. He'll take the snap and run the play action to Robertson. Looking to go downfield to a wide open man, and they have the 1st down for a gain of 15. They come out in shotgun now from the 45-yard line. A quick throw caught by Hill over the middle. He'll make 2 people miss and end up down at the 20-yard line for a gain of 20. He's back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap, hand off to Robertson to the outside. He'll break 1 tackle and then fight another guy for an 8-yard carry. They now come out with a 5-wide set from inside the 15-yard line. He'll send Ham in motion. It's going to be an option to the outside. He gets the pitch out. Ham has the 1st down and will fight his way down to about the 1-yard line now. They come out in shotgun. Daniels will look to pass again. Dancing around the pocket. Finally lets it go, and he's just throwing that one into the stands. Now a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Back in shotgun. Daniels will look to pass again. Standing in the pocket. He's running out of time, and he's getting sacked back to the 10-yard line by Maurice West. Will we hold them to another field goal try? Daniels will look to pass here. Dancing around the pocket. Throw over the middle. Caught by Jones. He is brought down for just a 3-yard gain, and we once again should see the field goal team. They would get called for a false start before they could kick the field goal, so they move it back 5 yards, and now it's about a 30-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and they are up 13-0. Well, let's see if the offense has finally stepped off the bus today. Hayes will drop back to pass. A throw to the outside. We actually complete a ball to Johnson, and he's brought down to the 45 for a gain of 22. Maybe the offense has some life now. Now Hayes back in shotgun again. Will take the snap. It's going to be a read option. He'll keep it himself to the outside. Make that man miss and get brought down for a 4-yard run. That brings up a 2nd and 6 for the offense. Hayes will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside. They don't read that comeback route, and Johnson will get to about the 30-yard line for a gain of 20. Now from about the 30-yard line, back in shotgun again. We'll run the play action. Hayes will roll out to the outside, trying to escape everybody here. Gets to the edge and will end up with the 1st down for an 11-yard scramble. On the next play, I gave it to Josh Coleman, who got a gain of absolutely nothing. So now 2nd and 10. We'll send Coleman in motion. Hayes will drop back to pass. We'll fire this one downfield. Caught by Johnson, and he is into the end zone. The offense has finally woken up, it seems. They will start at their own 25-yard line with no one else in the backfield. Daniels will look to pass. A quick throw to the outside. Caught by Capra. He's got the 1st down for a gain of 13 to start this drive. Just a couple plays later, and Minnesota faces a 3rd and 8. They come out with a 5-wide set from their own 40. Daniels will look for a QB draw up the middle, and he got hammered on the play. They will punt it away. Well, after starting the game 0 of 7, quarterback Heath Hayes went 3 of 3 on the last drive. It's a 1st and 10 with about 2 minutes to go here in the half. And a quick throw to the outside will be caught by Stevens, who cuts up the sideline and is brought down for just a 3-yard gain. On the next play, Hayes will line up under center. We'll run a play action. They're bringing a blitz. We'll roll out to the outside, trying to escape the pressure. And Hayes will have the first down, and a lot of green in front of him. Cuts inside, trying to make that man miss, but is brought down for a 30-yard run. Let's try to give our quarterback a bit of a break on this play. Out of shotgun, we'll drop back. It'll be a screen to the outside, caught by Coleman. And Coleman will turn that into a 6-yard gain, setting up a 2nd and 4. Now under a minute to play here in the half. Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass again, rolling to the outside. Not seeing anyone come open yet again. We'll take off, and we will slide down about the 20-yard line. 38 seconds to play. Letting the clock run down just a bit. Out of a 5-wide set, we will send Taylor in motion. Hayes will drop back, a quick throw over the middle, caught by Stevens, who makes that linebacker miss, but then is brought down by his own offensive line. We would burn a timeout with 17 seconds to play. Hayes will take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, and that one's going to get deflected away. 3rd down. Now South City comes out in a pistol set. Hayes will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside is caught by Joel Taylor, who can't make that man miss, but he is forced out of bounds with 9 seconds remaining. We line up under center. Hayes will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the end zone, caught by Orlando Holt, and even though we had an absolutely horrible start, we will take a lead into halftime. Well, at least that is barring an absolute miracle of a play here, where I think they're just going to run the ball and take it to halftime. Never mind, they run a play fake out of a goal line set right before halftime. That's a little bit weird, but they do have 1 second to go after a 17-yard play. Well, I guess it definitely worked whatever they were trying to do. Now they're going to try a Hail Mary. Daniels will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to launch this as far as he possibly can, and that one will be intercepted by Jeremy Greer. We will add a garbage time turnover. Well, I guess it's not actually garbage time, but it's kind of a meaningless pick just because it was going to halftime anyway. But I will take the 1-point lead into the half. But Minnesota will get the ball to start the next half. From their own 25-yard line, they start with a handoff, and Robertson is hit in the backfield for a loss of 3. Facing a 2nd and 13 out of shotgun. It's going to be a read option to the outside. Daniels doesn't have much speed and gets chased down and brought down for just a 4-yard carry, setting up a 3rd and 9. We have a chance to force a 3-and-out here to start the second half. He comes back in shotgun again. Daniels will drop back to pass. He's going to lob this to the outside, caught by Jones, but he is brought down by McMillan, and they will punt it away on 4th and 3. Stevens back to return this one from about our own 30-yard line. We'll use his speed to get to the outside. We have a really big return here, and he gets tripped up at the 50. I won't lie to you guys, I thought there was a real chance we were going to take that one all the way. But now on 1st and 10, we'll run a counter play to Coleman, and Coleman will have a 1st down run for a gain of 12. Now from the Minnesota 38-yard line, we will come out with an option play. We go right back to Coleman, who goes up the middle, and this time has an 8-yard carry, setting up a 2nd and 2. That will lead to SCU coming out in a shotgun set. Hayes will drop back. Roll to the outside. Now finally fire this one downfield. Caught by Johnson, who makes a man miss, and he is into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown today, and we will take the lead even higher, 21-13. Actually, no, I lied. We're going to go for 2. If we don't get this, it remains a 1-score game. If we get it, it is a 2-score game. So out of shotgun, a quick throw to the outside, and a wide open Moore, and we have a 9-point lead. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Daniels will now hand off to Robertson to start their next drive, and he will begin with a 10-yard run to set up a 2nd and inches. They'll come out in shotgun again, now from their own 35. It's going to be another handoff, and Robertson is met in the backfield. That sets up a 3rd and 3 and a possible 3-and-out. With about 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, they come out in shotgun. It's a handoff to Robertson, but he is met in the backfield and brought down. They will punt it away yet again. Stevens now back to return this one from inside his own 30. Once again, we'll use his speed to the outside. We have another big return here across the 50. He cuts back in and will get all the way to the 40-yard line, a 31-yard return. So we take over at the Minnesota 41-yard line. We'll run a play action. And now we're going to go deep downfield for Orlando Holt, who makes the catch, and he is gone. Just like that, we're up multiple scores. Once again, we're going to go for 2. And to lay it out for you guys, if we don't get this, it's a 15-point game. If we get it, it's a 17-point game, which will be a 3-possession game. Out of shotgun, a 5-wide set. Hayes will roll out to the outside. We're running out of time, and he got hammered on the play. So we remain only up by 15. And apparently a studio update, Texas A&M is tied with unranked Arkansas. Minnesota will come out looking for their very first down of the half. It's a 1st and 10. And it'll be a handoff to Robertson, who goes to the outside. He gets to the edge, and Greer will meet him, but can't quite bring him down immediately. A 10-yard gain, setting up 2nd and inches. Daniels will come out in shotgun with Robertson still in the backfield from his own 35-yard line. It'll be another handoff to Robertson, who was met in the backfield and brought down to set up a 3rd and 3. This is exactly how their last drive went. Let's see if they're able to convert this time, or if they will end up punting the ball right back, and that's going to be a false start, making it a 3rd and 8 now. They will come out in shotgun looking to convert here. Daniels will take the snap and look to pass under quick pressure. He finds Hill, but he is brought down, setting up a 4th and 4, and they will once again have to punt it back to the Triceratops. The punt is sent deep. Stevens is back to return this. We've had a couple nice returns already, and this looks like it'll be another one as we will take over in Minnesota territory yet again. We may have failed to make it a 3-score game on the last possession, but we can definitely do it here. Out of shotgun, we're on the play action to Coleman. Now we're going to go deep downfield for Joel Taylor, who will not be able to come down with it. That will bring up a 2nd and 10. Now out of shotgun, we'll run the read option. Hayes will keep himself, and what the hell kind of block was that? He flipped the defender into the quarterback. We end up with a 1st down anyway, though. On the next play, Josh Coleman will run for a gain of 7. So now it's a 2nd and 3. We'll drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside with Hayes, and we're going to take off. He has the 1st down inside the 10, and we'll get brought down about the 6-yard line for a 17-yard run. We now come out lined up under center. Hayes will drop back to pass. Looking to go to the end zone. Roll to the outside, and Hayes will take off into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. They will once again start at their own 25-yard line. Daniels back in shotgun. Will drop back and look to pass. He's going to go deep downfield, and he overthrows a wide open man. They will line up in shotgun one more time. He takes a snap, hands off to Robertson up the middle, and he will get met and brought down for a 4-yard carry. So it is another possible 3 and out for Minnesota. They come back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass again. A quick throw to the outside, caught by his tight end, and they finally have a 1st down here in the second half for a gain of 16. That moves them up to their own 45-yard line. Daniels back in shotgun again. We'll drop back to the pass. Rolling to the outside. Now he's going to load up and go deep downfield, and that one should have been intercepted by Rich Hall. It hit him right in the chest. With 48 seconds to play. From the 45-yard line, Daniels will drop back. Stand in the pocket. I have a lot of time. Throws to the outside. That one will be intercepted by Sean Smith, who wins the jump ball. We take over at our own 40-yard line. Out of shotgun, we'll hand off to Coleman, who goes up middle, and he will get to near the 50 for a 9-yard carry, and that will take us into the final quarter. That will set up a 2nd and 1. Now out of shotgun, we give the counter play to Coleman, and he will get close to the marker, and they give him the 1st down. We will line back up in shotgun for the very next play. It will be an option play. Hayes to the outside. Gets some great blocking. Keith Hayes now off to the races, and he is gone. Touchdown, Triceratops. That is going to be 42 unanswered points. They would open this drive with a 3-yard screen pass. So now it's a 2nd and 7. Daniels back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. A lob to the outside, and Sean Smith should have had his 2nd pick today. That will set up a 3rd and 7 now for Minnesota. They come out in shotgun one more time. Daniels will drop back to the pass. Standing in the pocket, running out of time. Finally going to load this one deep downfield. And what in the world was Michael Hill, our middle linebacker, doing that far downfield? And the starters have now been pulled, but you'll still see Josh Coleman because he is our backup quarterback, and you'll still see Matt Stevens because he is one of our backup running backs, but that's going to be a 15-yard face mask. The penalty would move us into Minnesota territory, but then we would get a 6-yard run for Matt Stevens. So we're going to go right back to Stevens up the middle, and he will have a 1st down run for a gain of 4. Following a couple runs from one of our other backup running backs in Walter Gooden, it's now a 3rd and 7. Out of a shotgun set, Coleman will keep himself to the outside on the option, and he will end up with the 1st down. We will chew away more of the clock here. Once again, just a couple run plays later, it's now a 3rd and 6. Coleman out of shotgun will actually look to pass, or we're going to look to run to the outside, and Coleman will end up just shy of the marker. However, we are going to go for it to just try to end the game here. Out of shotgun, we'll hand off to Gooden, and he will not have the first down. A turnover on downs. Well, following that horrible start, we end up getting the win anyway. Following that turnover on downs, really nothing happened. They drove downfield a little bit, added some garbage time stats, but ultimately could not score anything else. So we end up adding 42 unanswered points after one of the worst starts I have ever seen in this game, at least from me. On the final stats today, quarterback Keith Hayes went 10 of 19 for 164, 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So not a ton of yards, but did manage 4 touchdowns. And after an 0 for 7 start, going only 2 incomplete passes the rest of the day, not exactly bad. Running the ball, quarterback Keith Hayes ran for 127 and 2 scores. And then receiving, Donald Johnson 4 for 91 and 2 touchdowns. And Orlando Holt also caught 2. Our true freshman middle linebacker Michael Hill ends up leading the team in tackles with a total of 7. We only got 1 sack today. That was from Maurice West, but we did get a couple picks, one from Sean Smith and one from Jeremy Greer. Marvin Daniels ended up throwing the ball 35 times today, 23 for 35, 230 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Running the ball, Robertson ran for 55 yards on 14 carries, and then receiving, their best one was Darnell Jones, who caught 7 passes for 87 yards. Just because we saw that studio update, I wanted to go ahead and update you guys on this. Texas A&M ended up not losing to Arkansas, so they remain the #1 team in the country. But now focusing back to South City, our next game will be at Notre Dame, who is currently 1-3 on the year. We do move up to number 8 in the top 25, but this is probably going to be a pretty tough matchup in terms of at least overall in the next game.